Following the presentation of the 2021 mid-year budget review by the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta on Thursday, members of the House commenced the debate on the motion on Friday, with the minority raising concerns over the slash in expenditure of some sectors of the economy.
The Minister in page 96 has informed all of us that the expenditure of 1.4 billion meant for Agenda 111, Agenda 111, 1.4, provision of health infrastructure, Agenda 111, has been cut by 700 million Ghana cedis. The Speaker, I would have thought that this is something His Excellency the President has informed all of us that is his priority. The Speaker, earlier on, we were informed that Agenda 111 would have been completed in the year 2020. I would have thought that this would have been a priority of state. And so enough resources would be made available. The Speaker, sadly, even though the original budget had said that they were going to make available an amount of 1.4 billion, only for us to see in the media review that this amount has been reduced by 700 million. Again, Mr. Speaker, you will notice that COVID-19 related expenditure has also been cut by another 700 million Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, clearly, our minister is actually moving the economy in the wrong direction.
Government is not asking for more money, it's not asking for more taxes, and yet it's committing to preserve those things that matter to people. Then government must be doing something right. And Mr. Speaker, that doing something right is cutting expenditure in places that could be cut and putting the money where it is important. And that is why we see, Mr. Speaker, that the economy is beginning to recover.
Parliament also approved the nomination of Kisi Ejabeng as special prosecutor to replace Martin Amidu, who resigned in 2020.
I have no objection whatsoever in standing the way of a president who wants to fight corruption. But what we expect is Kisi Ejabeng to demonstrate political neutrality, political independence, and political will in making corruption a high-risk activity. Mr. Speaker, let me conclude by advising him that in Ghana, the focus is normally on political office holders, ministers and MPs. Chief directors and chief executives are left as if they don't. Some of them do, Mr. Speaker, and there's evidence.
I would join ranks with colleagues who have spoken highly of Mr. Kisi Ejabeng, seeking his approval by this House as a special prosecutor. But we need to look at our laws to expand the frontiers for investigation and pursuing criminals. Other than that, we'll make the people charged with the responsibility named us. Speaker, we'll reduce them to toothless bulldogs.
Mr. Kisi Ejabeng has been confirmed as the nominee for the position of Special Prosecutor.
The minority also spoke about the discrepancies in the results of COVID-19 tests conducted at the airport and called on government to institute measures in ensuring that travelers had an independent opinion on the test.
We are recommending as a matter of urgency that government should put measures within 1 week, should put measures in place so that travelers who are doubting their COVID status as a result of the testing they go through at Kotoka International Airport will be afforded the opportunity to have a second opinion or an independent opinion, and if possible at their own cost.
The first Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Joseph Osei-Wusu, however, urged the group to channel their grievances through the appropriate means. He also denied allegations of engaging members of the Privileges Committee probing the conduct of the Asin Central MP Kennedy Japan via Zoom.
It was a meeting to decide when we will sit. That's all, which I said we'd do it on Zoom. I discussed with my ranking member. I understand his challenges. People did not show up, but the meeting went on and it has been advertised. We will sit on 5th November. 5th August in person. We have given the venue for the meeting, and we have advised members which sections of the standing orders they must read in preparation for their work. That was all I intended us to do at that meeting. It was not intended to be a hearing.
The House commenced debate on the 2021 mid-year budget review presented to Parliament on Thursday by the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, while the minority raised some concerns regarding the reduction in the expenditure of some sectors of the economy. However, the majority believes that once there was no demand for more money, it means that the economy is on the right track. The House has adjourned sitting to Monday. Reporting from Parliament, my name is Ni Ayikwe Okain for Citi News.